Bears may look calm from a distance, but when they decide to move, there is no warning. In this video, you'll see real moments where simple encounters with bears turn tense, dangerous, and unforgettable in seconds. A bear suddenly charged at a car on a narrow forest path, smashing the glass and sending shockwaves through everyone inside. While climbing a steep mountainside, a climber was suddenly forced to fight off a bear, turning a routine ascent into a desperate struggle for survival. At a zoo in Berlin, Germany, a woman accidentally fell into a polar bear enclosure, and the massive animals immediately began attacking her, terrifying the onlookers. Thinking fast, several bystanders grabbed ropes to pull her to safety while using iron rods to distract the bears, narrowly preventing the situation from turning deadly. While camping in the snow, a polar bear approached a man's glass shelter and began trying to pry it open, circling the structure and testing it from every angle as the man watched helplessly inside, listening to the heavy footsteps and realizing just how thin the barrier was between him and the predator. Surveillance footage captured the shocking moment when an 82-year-old woman in Japan was attacked by a bear, highlighting how quickly these encounters can turn dangerous even in everyday settings. A man opened his tent and froze as a bear stood just outside. As he scrambled to close it, the bear began dragging its massive paws along the fabric, turning a simple camping moment into a terrifying struggle. While riding through the woods, a cyclist suddenly realized a massive black bear was charging after him from behind, its heavy footsteps pounding the trail as branches snapped around him, forcing him to pedal with everything he had while glancing back in disbelief at how fast the animal was closing in. As the cyclist pedaled, he suddenly reached a dead end and was forced to abandon his bike, running to hide as the bear began searching the area. He stayed perfectly still, holding his breath, until the bear finally lost interest and walked away. On Svalbard, a polar bear suddenly charged at a man, forcing him to sprint to his bike and escape just in time as the massive predator closed in. At a remote engineering site in Yamal, Siberia, a polar bear suddenly charged at a man, forcing him to scramble for safety as the massive predator closed in with terrifying speed. In this clip, a bear suddenly attacked a woman while she was dining at a restaurant, turning a peaceful meal into a moment of pure chaos. A bear was spotted standing on top of a fence, attempting to reach a man's cat while the owner desperately tried to chase it away. A bear suddenly climbed onto the back of a parked car, leaving the owner watching helplessly as the animal took control. A bear suddenly approached a little boy named Huxley as he rode his scooter, the two locking eyes in a frozen moment of fear, until Huxley's neighbor rushed in with his hands raised high, shouting and chasing the animal away just in time. A bear broke into an empty house in Colorado and began wandering through the rooms, sniffing and exploring every corner as if it owned the place, leaving a trail of chaos in its wake. A bear wandered into a shopping mall and calmly helped itself to candy from a store, leaving shocked shoppers frozen as the animal treated the place like its own pantry. A bear calmly sat just feet away from a man while he was camping, creating a tense moment where staying still was the only safe option. Thanks for watching until the end. If these incredible bear encounters had your heart racing, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another jaw-dropping wildlife moment. Comment below which bear encounter shocked you the most.